What's going on YouTube? It's Samurai. We're back with another reaction video. First off, I just want to say I know I haven't been as active with uploading videos as usual, and I know that I say that more often than I should, honestly, but it's just I have a lot going on in my life right now, in a good way, in a really good way. I'm actually in the middle of building a shed in my backyard. That's going to be my new recording studio, and I'm going to be able to do my videos there and whatnot. So that has taken up a lot of my time, and I'm actually doing I'm actually documenting the process of the build, and the shed is actually built. It's humongous. You guys will see it soon, and now comes all the electrical insulation, drywall, all that good stuff before I can really get in there and start making stuff. So I've had that going on. I have my full-time job, and I've been looking at other jobs, trying to get another job, and you know, it's just trying to balance all of this along with my own music. I've been working on a little cover that has been taking a lot of my time as well, and I finished the music video for it. It's already up on Spotify. It's been up for a few weeks now. I'll leave the link down below. It's a cover of a Brazilian song I really enjoy, so you guys feel free to check that out. And the music video will actually be premiering tomorrow at 8 p.m. Eastern time, so please guys, tune in. I've worked really hard on this song and this music video. It's probably the most I've ever done on a single song slash video, and I'm really proud of how it turned out. I did everything myself, from the playing, recording, mixing, mastering, filming, editing. All that stuff was done by me, so you know that does take a lot of time, and I'm not an expert in video and all that stuff, so that takes the most time for me and figuring that stuff out. So anyways, I would really appreciate if you guys would tune in tomorrow. Let me know what you think. But I know, you know, I haven't been as active lately, but don't worry, I'm still here. I'm still making videos. It's just sometimes my life gets a little bit busier, and I don't have as much time to devote to making these videos as I would like to. But hopefully you guys understand. Today I'm reacting to Jacob Collier. I've been familiar with this guy for years. I feel like any musician that has not been living under a rock knows who this guy is. And if you don't, you should really get hip to him, because he's revolutionizing music and harmony as we speak. And the reason why I decided to do him is because I'm seeing him tonight here in Charlotte. I had no idea he was coming to Charlotte, but one of my homies let me know literally 2 days ago that he was coming, and he was like, yo, let's go. It's like literally right around the corner from my house here in Charlotte, so you know that's gonna be a great time. It was super cheap, and I just couldn't pass up seeing this genius of a musician live. I'm not the hugest fan of his music, to be honest, but I really enjoy his energy, his knowledge, his virtuosity. He's like the perfect package of everything put together. And I've watched several of his videos, Tiny Desk, and interviews. I was watching this really long interview with him, and I don't remember the guy, but I'll link it down below. Anyways, these guys were going into like the depths of music theory that I sat there and listened to about an hour or so of the interview, not understanding probably like 50-60% of it, but it's still so awesome to see them talking about these high levels of music theory and really going into depth of all of this stuff. And it's just yeah, the dude's a genius. There's really no other way around it. So I felt like it would be awesome to see him and Snarky Puppy together. I've seen small clips of them playing together. Mostly, I think it was with Corey Henry that I saw him playing with, but I haven't seen the whole song. So anyways, today we're going to be reacting to Snarky Puppy featuring Jacob Collier and Big Ed Lee. I'm not sure I know who that is. Don't You Know, Family Dinner Volume 2. So let's get right into it, guys. A Mr. Magic Carpet Rag production. I like the way this is starting so far. You have no idea where this is gonna go. Okay, just a couple things. This sounds familiar, so I might have actually watched this whole thing before, but it was definitely not as engaging. I was definitely not as engaged or as active listening as I am now with this reaction. Probably just put it on in the background while some friends were over or something like that. Yeah, because this definitely sounds familiar. But one thing I want to say is that off gate, this reminded me a lot of Lingus with how they started the dun 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 dun. I think it was the same sort of chords and even the same sort of cadence that dun 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 dun. I know Lingus kind of starts off the same way, and really like all the percussion elements just kind of giving you little bits and pieces here and there, just kind of building up this momentum and this anticipation for whatever is about to happen, which is you never really know. And then, of course, they drop into this, what I would assume is probably a chorus, maybe. And it has that signature Jacob Collier sound where it's kind of dissonant, you know, maybe microtone stuff. I know this guy is all over the place with that stuff that I can't even wrap my head around, but you know, it's got that signature Jacob Collier sound as far as vocal wise. And if I'm not mistaken, this is the very first Snarky Puppy song that I've listened to that has vocals, so that's cool. All right, let's keep going. Recording. Yep. Okay. Cool. And in time, I found what I've been searching for. Heard your voice calling out to me. Two drummers? Yeah. You got two drummers, percussion. Don't you know that you're making me guess that you're the one for me? That it's you that I guess that I wanted to know all along. Girl, it's you that I want, that it makes me complete, cause you're the one for me. It's next to you that I guess that I want you to know I belong. Nice. I like the sort of Asian lanterns. I'm not sure what you call those. Little round balls. That's cool. Every time. Yeah, that's real dissonant. Oh, that was nice. A little brass stab there. Makes me complete, cause you're the one for me. It's to you that I guess that I want Little dreamy passage here. Don't usually hear this from Snarky Puppy, or I haven't before. Little slight goosebump check there. That dude looked like an actor. Oh, he looked like a... I'm sorry to go back. I know that... Damn, I shouldn't have paused, honestly, but... yeah, does that not look like the Spider-Man guy? Andrew Garfield, I think is his name. Right? Amazing Spider-Man, that was him. Pick it back up. That percussion would be going crazy.
Through the coldest night, light my way. Give me strength to burn fire. Look at the sky of my mind, far away from the heavens below me. Make me strong in my soul, give me strength in my bones, ready coming to save me. It's you that I want, that makes me complete, cause you're the one for me. And next to you that I guess that I want you to know all alone. And God, it's you that I want, that makes me complete, cause you're the one for me. It's next to you that I guess that I want you to know all.
That can't be easy.
Whoa.
lot of uncertainty right here. I'm finishing it off. Oh, that's how we're gonna end, okay? Oh my god. Check it, man. There's something about his voice leading that's just like impeccable. Oh, that's nice. Dope. Again, it's awesome to see these guys perform, see them do what they do, but again, I can't grasp most of it, if not all of it. But it's still awesome to see as as someone who aspires to get to a level perhaps not as high as them, because I mean, these guys eat, drink, sleep music, and that's, I love music. I have always loved music, but I don't know, I just can never see myself dedicating 8 hours a day, which I'm sure these guys do, like dedicate and study 8 hours a day. I know Snarky Puppy all went to I think some university in Texas that has a great music program. So these guys eat, drink, and sleep music 8 hours per day, or whatever the case may be, just several hours. And as much as I love music, I just can't see myself doing that. And also because I do kind of everything to the point where I feel like I can't really focus on just one thing, which is like a double-sided sword in a way, because in a way I'm never going to quote unquote master, let's say, like the guitar, which is my main instrument, right? But my thing is, like, I'm fine with that. I was never shooting or striving to be the best guitarist. That was never my goal or intention when I picked up the guitar. It was just to be able to make the music that I really love, and just be able to express myself freely on the guitar, on the instrument. I'm definitely getting closer to that, but I don't feel like I've gotten to that point specifically. But then also, I try to learn the bass, and I try to learn the keys, and then I do mixing and mastering, and I try to compose, and all these things outside of music, outside of the other things, besides music that I enjoy doing. I just couldn't see myself putting in that much time and effort on one specific thing, or just music in general, But so I maybe not get to that level, but get to a level where I can at least comprehend and understand on a theoretical level, and really grasp what they're doing in a way, and be able to implement that in my own music and ventures and whatnot. But again, it's awesome to see them perform. I can't, there's also so much going on. There's so many people playing. I mean, there's 2 drummers on this specific song, along with the percussionist, 3-4 guitars, horns, and it's just a lot going on. So, on first listen, it's just you just kind of gotta let it take over you and just do what it does. And I just really love Jacob's playing style. Like I said in the beginning, I'm not a huge fan of his music because it is so different. I feel like I haven't gotten used to the whole negative harmony thing and all the crazy stuff that he implements, that I saw him talking about yesterday, that he learned from people before him, obviously, but he's one of the first ones to really implement this in music. A lot of, I guess, in a few decades ago, it was something that was studied and theorized and known by I guess, certain musicians and music theorists, but it was never really implemented in music. So it's natural to think it sounds unnatural, if you guys, catch my drift there, because we're all not used to it, and I'm slowly getting used to it. But, things like right there when he uses the harmonizer and it sounds like it's out of tune, or it's just like microtonal or whatever it is, like it just sounds odd, but in a really good way. He's really completely pushing the boundaries of music as we know it, specifically harmony. And I just really appreciate that. And to me, like, he is one of the best musicians I've ever witnessed in any time ever. And he's like he's younger than 30, I'm pretty sure. He's like 27, 28. That's mind-blowing. That he hasn't even probably even gotten close to his peak. It's just wild, man. And funny enough, I wanted to go see Snarky Puppy today. I knew they were coming to North Carolina. I think yesterday they played in Durham. Today they're playing in Asheville, so I really wanted to go to that Asheville show. But anyways, couldn't find anybody to go with, and just decided not to go alone. I could have, but didn't want to. And then, luckily, Jacob Collier is performing here on the same day, which is nice. I don't have to travel anywhere, and that's a great alternative. It's like I couldn't have this, but I can have almost the same here. Obviously, it's going to be a completely different experience because one is a full band, and tonight, I'm not really sure what to expect. I know sometimes he performs with a band. Sometimes it's just him alone. I feel like it's just going to be him, but I have no idea, man. I'm really excited, though, to see this tonight. It's definitely going to be one of the best music experiences I've had. I'm fully sure of that, honestly. And it's I think it's going to be very inspiring and just like an eye-opener in some way, I'm not sure how to explain it, but I just know it's going to happen. That's why I couldn't miss this at all. So, I'll record stuff and I'll probably post it on my Patreon, not on my YouTube. So, if you guys are interested, I do drop a lot of behind-the-scenes content and exclusive content on my Patreon. So feel free to go check that out. It'll be linked down below. That really helps to support the channel. I don't really make any money from doing these reactions because they all get copyright claims on them. So I don't really get anything out of this besides being introduced to new music, and that's good enough for me. But for those of you that really enjoy what I do and want to support me in any other way, you can do so by checking out the Patreon or my links down below. If you want to send me something, feel free to do so. But I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm going to try to get back into the groove of things and upload more often because I know you guys, have been asking for a lot. And I just haven't found the time to really get around to doing it. But things are, the main thing is done, which is building the shed. So that is done. That's out the way. I'll probably put a picture here or something there so you guys can at least see what it looks like. It's massive. It's 12 foot wide by 22 feet long and 10-foot walls with a vaulted ceiling, which adds, I think, another 2.5 feet. So it's a pretty massive shed, and I'm really excited to see how it's going to turn out when it's fully completed. But anyways, guys, hope you guys enjoyed. This has been Samurai. Arigato and sayonara.